Dragon Ball Z Movie 1 The Death Zone is a movie that can be watched before even starting Dragon Ball Z, but it requires the original show to be watched if you want to know the characters. The story is about God of Earth's former rival's son, Garlic Jr., who wants to take revenge for his father's defeat and create a world just for demons. To do that, he and his henchmen ambush Piccolo, who is God's evil counterpart, to indirectly eliminate him, since God and Piccolo are connected. Because of circumstances, the main character's son has been kidnapped too. It is up to Goku, Krillin and Piccolo to stop Garlic Jr. and save Gohan. It is a simple story with a unique premise for Dragon Ball. It's the first time Dragon Ball movie involves God, and it's one of rare occasions he will be engaging in combat. Not to mention, we get more insight about his past, and Garlic Jr. doesn't feel like an antagonist that came out of nowhere like many other Dragon Ball antagonists. Visually, the movie strikes as unique, since in terms of presentation, it feels like a movie and not an extended episode. Even the use of colors are unique for Dragon Balls, which frequently use bright colors such as blue and green, and the fights are in daytime. In this movie, they use more eerie colors like reddish orange for the sky and a more darker color palette on the fighting stage, and villains, giving a more demonic and scary feel. Action and humor are Dragon Ball's bread and butter, and Death Zone combines them well, since it is the transitional period between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It can combine them excellently. Gohan is often used for comic relief scenes, but even in combat we see these when Goku fights Garlic Jr.'s henchmen, which displays a great use on weapons too, which were useful back then. This movie is the first time two characters who were enemies put their differences aside and work together, that being Goku and Vegeta, showing how much of a threat Garlic Jr. is, that even the strongest characters up to this point have to work together. However, there's some criticism. While many Dragon Ball Z movies don't fit the main story, it doesn't hurt ignoring them or seeing them as what ifs. But if you want to watch Dragon Ball Z with filler and all, you are required to watch this movie, since it will play a role in an arc of Dragon Ball Z. Meaning that not being able to explain the inconsistencies between movie and the show can be off-putting, since the characters meet Gohan in Z the first time, but this movie can only work before Dragon Ball Z in terms of fitting into the main story timeline of the anime adaptation of Dragon Ball. The last criticism is how the bad guy is defeated, because he is at fault mainly. And another point might be considered a Deus Ex Machina, which did get built up, but it isn't too bad when you watch the show or have watched Dragon Ball Z, since it happens often, and it's someone's character trait that will get a payoff at some point. Overall, this movie is good. A little short, lacks the transformations of the good guys many fans are hoping for modern Dragon Ball, and the main bad guy might not be memorable, but it is an experience you will enjoy.